Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Let me start by saying my thoughts and prayers go to the 9 innocent people who lost their lives at a church service in South Carolina. A brutal act of violence that took place by a coward who was mentally ill. But I am disturbed by the president's response. Now, I would not want to be the one to address the nation after a tragedy like this happened, but his response was back to the old, we need more gun control. We need to do something involving guns. He said that no other advanced nation has this amount of crime, which is completely false. His hometown of Kenya, Africa, in April just had a mass violence on a college campus, killed 147 people. We see people beating each other with clubs. We see villages throughout the world being taken over by extremist groups. We see people chopping each other up with a hatchet. Human beings' innate nature is to hurt or kill other human beings. Doesn't make it right. That's just how it is. But to blame a gun for a gun-related crime is no different than blaming a car for a drunk driving incident or killing from a drunk drive, which happens far more often than a firearm-related death. What the president did not say, though, is that crime statistics are way down in this country. Firearm-related crime is way down. Like far down. I'm going to attach a proof right now. See, firearm statistics, crime statistics as a whole is like the stock market. It goes up and down, but at this point in history, it's very low. And I attribute that to many people taking the responsibility to own, carry a firearm, and use one in the house for self-protection. We read all the time how many crimes have been prevented by a good guy with a gun. You see, and that's the part that the president missed out on. That's the part that the president continuously misses out on, because I believe that he's living by the old adage that never let a tragedy go to waste for political purposes. See, here we are again, blaming an object like a gun for something that bad has happened. People are going to kill each other. We look at crime statistics as a whole. Gun-related crime statistics, would you believe that approximately 60% of gun crime in America is from suicide? 60% is from suicide. So you may say, well, if we got rid of the gun, maybe that wouldn't happen. But let's take a look at Japan, which is a gun-free country. They have a very high suicidal rate in Japan. And so what are they doing? Are they stabbing themselves? Are they jumping off a building? Are they locking themselves in a garage with the car running? Who knows? But they still have a very high suicide rate. So we look at here in America and we say we have a gun problem here. But then we say, well, hang on now. The gun violence is way down, and out of that we have 60% are from suicides, which could take place in many different ways, as you could imagine. So let's get back to the reality of things here. Let's get back to the reality of what a gun can actually do as a benefit for us, and how many time and time again people prevent crime because a good guy has a gun. And I tell you what, that attributes for this point in history where we have very low gun crime. 2010 to 2015 have been amongst the best. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.